Goblin House Studios.
Welcome to our actual play tabletop podcast.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 37 of our actual play tabletop podcast. I'm Matt, and I play Shrimp Stomp.
I'm Bianca, and I play Leilathia.
I'm Jojo, and I play Ninx.
I'm Spook Jim, and I play Galliot Delaric.
Hey everyone, I'm Cody, and I play Thornton Stronghollow.
And I am Adam, I am our game master.
Game
Beach
I
Master.
clearly said,
The Game Master.
no, Beach Master's too silly now. This is serious
Oh.
business.
Master of the
I'm
gays.
Game Master, which I clearly said Game Master.
He's like, this is serious Adam. Look at my expression, serious Adam.
And he said straight up, Then y'all
Very,
done,
very angry Adam.
Y'all done fucked up.
An
So,
expo marker for like the angry eyebrows.
so
But imagine whenever you order a pizza and you go pick it up and you take that first bite and you're just like, game.
Leilathia is going to be the first one dead.
he's about to,
You've
upset.
already
It was
failed
nice
the same.
knowing you, Layla.
You know that koozie that he has wrapped around his coke? He's about to toss it
Right
at,
around my neck.
toss it at you. He's gonna spray
He's
the
gonna
water. He's gonna spray the water at you.
Bad player.
He's gonna make sure it has the straight shot, not the spray.
Yep. You're not gonna miss me, Adam. You're gonna stream me.
Whoa.
Okay, moving right along.
In our last episode, the party came down into the cursed village of Ronwin. And they saw some whalers bringing in a whale. They saw a strange, spooky dragonborn who talked about a shore god. And when we left off, the party who is suffering from thirst is contemplating the idea of doing what Galliot did and kind of speaking to the sea gods, this one particular one, the shore god, who seemed to have at least partially removed the curse from Galliot just by agreeing to join him in his war against the Fae. So here you find yourselves kind of in the rocks near the shore, in a little hidden away place. The sun is starting to set. So it's almost totally dark, but not quite yet. And Thoradin, I believe, said that he would not do that.
I mean, he didn't say he wouldn't do it.
Mhm.
He said he didn't think it was good.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Misunderstood.
For the record,
You
Galliot
should
doesn't
probably
think it's a
do
good
it because
idea
you don't
either.
want to see all the way Leilathia can drink water.
All
She will rub it in your face.
Shrimp Stomp's very confused about different ways to drink water.
I mean, Galliot hasn't really been gloating about it. He's been waiting for like people to stop looking at him.
You've been very subdued about it.
Yeah, and then drink some water.
He just has you have a straw going into your canteen with your shirt. And just,
That he's been like drinking it not as often as he usually would because he feels bad.
he's like, I need to feel a little dehydrated to look at the part of my crew.
Galliot just unintentionally created hydration packs.
Moon Shadow is kind of wiggling on your back.
He's turning into a raisin as he's.
Let me down, Galliot.
Okay, I'll can you even walk? I'll lift him out
He
of
can
the
walk. He's just exhausted.
little baby holder.
You had to word it that way just to
Yeah.
humiliate him further.
It's funny.
These little
Galley's
peppers.
like, I am amused.
And hydrated.
He's a fluffy little fox, bro.
He kind of shakes his coat a little bit and steps through the rocks towards Leilathia. What are you planning to do, Leilathia?
Because we are already on this mission to go see the mermaid, maybe rescue the mermaid, or, if need be, I shall kill the mermaid. But my biggest concern is just getting water at this point. Moonshadow, I feel like if this doesn't happen soon, we're not even going to make it to our next destination. I'm not selling my soul, but I'm asking permission to help.
We do have to survive, that's very true. We may end up stuck in a situation we are forced to finish.
No, it's fine. Thornton puts us in those situations all the time.
It's been 10 days. We're used to it by now.
Yeah.
He wrinkles his nose. I suppose we have little more choice.
I would just prefer the choice where we both make it out of here, Moonshadow.
You're right, that is the very first step to anything we may do, is to survive these few days. Delsinore is just like, I don't need to drink. Don't worry. You're all weak. You're all weak. You should die like me.
Dulcinora just thinks we all have a skill issue.
Well,
Poor Delsinore. She has her fingers on her chin, and she looks like she's deep in thought. She probably wishes she was back in the city where her library is, so she could research whatever the hell y'all are dealing with.
Dehydration. Delsinora.
Speaking to a god. Especially one that sounds spooky.
Oh, yeah. See, I have notes on dehydration here, if you want to read them.
What, for
Thirsty.
Delsinora? I mean, she understands y'all have a problem, but
She just doesn't understand why it's her problem.
no, she does. It's just, she doesn't have that.
Understand why it's her.
She doesn't have that that desperation that y'all do. She has sympathy, though. She can't drink at all. I wishes she could. Did y'all part ways with Evershare Greycloak?
No.
No, he's still with
he was
us.
still following us.
Okay, so he's sort of you've let him in on all this.
Well, he's
You're
been there
talking
listening
about-
to everything.
Yeah.
He wanted to follow along.
He was looking around the crowd,
Mhm.
looking at the ladies.
I was assuming we would just tell him that we would be right back. Or
I just assumed he
Is he doesn't have a water problem, right?
No, he's fine.
Yeah, we'll just...
He doesn't.
You stay by the fires. Handsome. Fine, sir.
that's why we're
Like
going.
what?
That's why we're doing this. We need to fix that issue.
like Lathia is so thirsty. She's thirsty.
He has a kind of a charming half smile. And says, I tell you
I
what,
don't always look...
I'll go into town and see if there's a nice inn. See if we can find a nice place to bed down for the night.
Yeah?
I knew that was headed. That's why I snickered before.
Oh my god.
I call rooms with our traveling companion.
You do that.
What the hell?
Thornton, you better not get in the fucking way of this.
I was gonna
I
say
was just
something,
going
but
to say you're more than welcome to bed down with Shrimp Stomp, your traveling companion.
That's not the
Oh, that's very kind. The first time anyone's volunteered.
No, he tends to sleep in the room with Delsinora.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can't smell him.
oh,
Or who knows what they're doing in that room.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, don't ask.
Shrimp stomp, you dirty, dirty man.
That only makes me want to...
No, I'm the only one in that room sleeping.
uh-huh.
Delsinore's doing something.
Oh, goodness.
All Shrimpstomp knows is when he wakes up, he feels really good.
A couple of ounces lighter.
All right.
Oh, welcome
When
to
she-
our
This is not a
wild
sexual
ride.
When
podcast.
she's gone, he'll be like, I just can't sleep without my
Or
tug
stream.
anymore.
This is not a sexual podcast and stream.
It's not a sexual podcast, but it's probably a sexual stream.
All right, so he goes off to kind of scout the town and see if there's a nice place.
If you
to
could
sleep
find a
tonight.
room with a small bed.
A small bed.
I'll be sure to keep my eyes out.
Okay.
Okay, so he's not in earshot any longer.
Cool, we got rid of him. Anyways.
Take me with you. I'll
Just
never let
thirsty.
go.
She needs this size 19.
Oh, Lord.
All right, so it's kind of vague, but what does Ninx think about what they're discussing?
Ninx is still on the fence about everything because she knows what the Fae are capable of, what they're not capable of. I mean, she follows Earth's mother, who is the balance, but nobody really knows that about it, and that's why she's always arguing with Thornton. Like, yes. But she can't seem to get him to understand that there's a balance to it all. And
Speaking of balance, the only information you know is that Galliot received a blessing from what might be a god in exchange for an agreement to join his war against the Fae.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean in making a deal with a god like that? What consequences are there?
But remember also, Ninx had the communion up on the hill.
Mm-hmm.
So even then, it's still one of those gray areas. She got a mix. You can either go with the queen, or you can either go against the queen. But either way, it did.
You were kind of needed to just judge your own.
Yeah, that's how she took it.
What
Is
would be the best for you?
yes, in the party, and that the mermaid kind of got herself into the predicament, but at the same time, she didn't. So that's why.
It's too bad you don't know more about that situation.
That's why she wants to go talk to the mermaid to see if it's even worth going to save the mermaid, and why she wants.
You go to talk to her. It's not worth it to save you. Goodbye. It's like,
And that's why she wants.
once Shrimpstomp saw those nubs, he'd be like, "I'm gonna save her."
And that's why she's not totally against going against the Fae Queen either, because they could be one of the Fae Queens that needs to be.
Maybe. That's a good point.
Because she could have been one of the ones instrumental in tipping the scales to where, why Ninx is the way she is, where she doesn't really follow the way her family follows anymore.
That makes sense.
So that's why she doesn't completely argue with Thornton, but she tells Thornton that there's more to it than what he perceives. But
Okay.
also she understands that there's also the bad side, and that's probably what he encountered.
Thornton, what are you thinking of this proposal?
Thornton is against it.
Against it.
I roll.
I rolled.
You cannot be shitting.
I rolled.
You
Yeah.
rolled to decide?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
No, actually, I didn't roll for that. Thornton is against this. He's in his head. He's putting connections together. The same thing that has cursed us and has cursed several people that we have fought and killed now. is now cursing this sea life, and it seems like...
Well, some people consider it a gift, apparently.
Yeah, some people are considering a gift. Thornton originally amongst them, because he thought that this was a gift from... this axe was a gift from Satoan.
But that's also why Nynx isn't. She's wanting to get down to the bottom of all of it. For what Nynx is wanting, it is.
Adam's a sneaky DM. He's gonna keep all that information to himself.
No, Adam knows. Adam knows how Nynx thinks, so he knows what I'm talking about. It's not. I don't want to get down to the complete bottom of it, but to where
You just need more information
mm-hmm.
to make good decisions.
Because Nynx is more interested in the ritualistic part of it, not the actual. She's into magic. That's just all there is to it. And the religion behind it.
Well, Shrimp Stomp, you were the one that asked Galliot to help you fix your thirst issue.
Yes.
Are you gonna try to do what Galliot did?
Yeah, I'm
With
gonna.
his advisement.
Yeah, I'm gonna want to do exactly what Galliot did. He's not sure how he's gonna react to hearing this voice, though, but he definitely wants water.
Okay.
The water is gently lapping against the rocks as the sun sets. It's very moody.
If I step in, it's a quick question. If I step into the ocean water, does it get kind of like murky, like the water I'm drinking?
No, other than the silt. Yeah, if you put it in a cup and tried to drink it.
What if I put Shrimp Stomp in the water?
Good luck.
Just dip his
What
toes
if
in.
it's just
I
the
think it's
tips
more
of your
about-
toes?
But I think it's more about trying to drink it. Drinking salt water would not help your cause.
What if I put his face in the water?
Then you
trying to kill me.
Okay. So I've handed you a torch.
Fire!
Yeah.
Somebody give me fire!
Oh, Lord.
I got my torch.
I'm gonna warn you to be very careful because we don't for sure know who this is, what they're capable of, or exactly what we're agreeing to. So, really only say what you must. I, of course, have my own questions, but just follow my lead.
Okay.
I'm just going to explain that I'd like to help in a small way for a small price.
My life. I hand you a torch as well.
Y'all get in the water or
Feels-
just stand on the rocks?
Leilothia sits down in the water.
Yeah.
I am staying on the shore.
3 yards away.
It's like, we're at the
It's-
docks, so it doesn't feel like we're on the beach, you know? So
The docks are nearby, but
yeah.
to get down to the water, y'all are in the rocks.
And Nynx just tells you that she's in it for the ritual and
She's
to
in it to
honor the
win.
Fae, no matter good or bad.
Do you want a
This
torch?
is the opposite of honoring the Fae right
Mhm.
here.
Well, yes.
The literal opposite.
She knows that, but she's still wanting. She's being very cautious.
Could it be that her curiosity is also
Yes.
pushing her forward?
Yes.
Okay. Thord and Nynx, y'all are just watching them do this?
No, I'm with.
You're gonna join in?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. It's like, do you want a torch?
I said yes.
Did you?
Yes.
Okay. Then, yeah, I'll hand you one.
Do you get in the water or stand on the rock?
No, I get into the water.
For do I know this name?
You've heard Shore God just recently.
Well, I mean,
You have never heard that name.
Okay, so I didn't glean that from Identify then.
Him, the Shore God. You did. But the name is like a brand new idea too. Okay. But it's probably clear, based on everything that's happening, is that this is what that is.
So I do like perceive this name.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I get what you mean. Yes, you do.
All right. So
It's new to you. That's it.
Grim. So Galliot's also kind of in the water. I'm going to basically request to speak with the being that I conversed with last night.
Okay. Do any of the rest of you say anything?
Hello, I'm Lilathia.
Hello, my name's Shrimpstomp.
Ning said reluctantly, "Guess I'm Minx." It's like the first time you've ever seen her solemn.
Gordon, do you do or say anything? Okay.
nope.
For a while,
You
there's
fart.
just
That's what I think of you.
just a,
So hi, I'm.
what do you think about that bit? It's silent for a bit. You just hear the wind coming off of the sea, and after a moment, a few little glowing purple lights start to appear in the shallow water. That's basically visible now that the sun is almost gone.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of swirl about for a bit. And you all hear a voice in your heads, briefly, that very much like Galliot and Thoradin experienced. It's the voice of someone in your life that was kind of an authority over you in a warm way that you respected, someone you looked up to. Sure sounds like ain't nobody.
Good luck with that one.
It's Umara.
Zen might pop up in your head if there's no goblin to the wizard that works for free.
Yeah.
That y'all have not paid yet.
The wizard that's like probably out of a house and home.
He's in someone else's house.
Yes.
Hiding.
He's in deep cover.
Mm-hmm.
This voice whispers very softly, "I know who you are." And a shape starts to come out of the water, made of water. This water rising up into a pretty big shape. And from it, out of the water, kind of in between probably Leilatia and Galliot, comes a hand, palm up. It's connected to this big lump of water. That water begins to take shape into a figure with big, voluminous hair, a feminine body, and it now takes the form of a very big, crouching woman with her hand outstretched. Shrimpstomp, this looks like Umira. It's as big as her and it looks like her, but it's made entirely of water. Little glowing purple lights kind of flitting about her form.
Shrimpstomp's going to start getting excited, despite the obvious warnings. He's going to inch closer to the shore.
Her hand is kind of almost beckoning you to get in the water.
He moves closer.
Your mark is on your neck. Is that
Yes.
correct? This liquid Umira kind of reaches out and puts its hand over Shrimpstomp's head. Water just begins to and lingers on your neck and taps on your mark with her finger. And she tilts her head to the side and kind of makes this cooing sound. "Ah, yes. It's nice of you to come back to me. Are you wanting forgiveness?"
Galliot's super uncomfortable. Like, he's shuffled back a little bit.
Yeah,
this didn't happen last time.
Ninx is like, there's something off about this.
Is anybody vocalizing anything?
Did we come to ask for permission, guys, or were we
This is
offering our help?
You're a little surprised.
We came to offer help in return for drinkable water.
To lift the curse that's turning your water to blood.
But instead, we've been met with this water figure that...
I think Galliot's gonna ask, are you the one who I conversed with last night?
Yes, Galliot. That was me.
Okay. I don't say that, but like... huh.
Okay.
Huh. Okay.
So nobody else says anything?
I'm trying to think of what I would say.
Nings kind of tells you, Shrimpy, be careful.
He's okay. Shrimp's gonna.
Yes, I apologize. I would like some drinkable water. I'm so thirsty.
That collar was priceless.
I'm gonna I'm gonna move my hand a little up in Shrimpstomp's direction, put some distance between the two.
It was hurting my friend.
I know. I could have turned 1,000 wizards with that artifact, but the more I'm around people, the more I understand mercy and forgiveness. So I'm willing to look past that. I know you're suffering.
Yes.
This liquid Umaira moves quite a bit closer. Pretty, actually kind of intimidating. And her eyes briefly flit over to the wrapped up and hidden axe on Thoradin. She doesn't say anything.
She better not.
Some of my
We're gonna
friends,
get her right now.
I'm gonna speak up because she's like zoning in on Shrimp Stomp. Some of my friends wanted to ask you what they could do for you to help them as well.
You are suffering under that queen's curse, aren't you?
Yes. Yes.
I've learned to always help my own. So, she turns the hand over, palm down. Just as a woman might if she was offering her hand
For you to
a person to lead her somewhere or kiss or whatever. If you pay fealty to me, I have the power to lift this curse, and you can survive.
So we wouldn't have to do anything, just...
Basically.
The liquid Amira smiles. You would need to help me when the time is right.
This is what Nix is like. Help you do what?
Much work needs to be done. We need more wizards. These Fae have to be driven back. And the people need to turn their backs on this Fae queen and give up on her. Her time is over. Mine is coming. I am a light in the black.
I had a Wizard of Oz reference just run right through my head.
A what?
A Wizard of Oz reference. Well, are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Oh.
I don't think they'd come clean about that just yet.
I did. That ran right through my head.
Some things that this not Umaira is saying are hitting odd chord in Shrimpstomp's head. So, and he's going to be like,
Well, what is your name?
My name is Vendel. They once called me the Shore God.
How do you spell that?
Vendul.
Just imagine like Galliot in characters. Like, hey, how do you spell that? Give me one sec.
It's a stick in the sand.
Yeah, I'm just like writing down through the rocks. It's really loud.
Yeah.
Long ago, I used to bask in the shallow waters, warmed by the sun. The gentle lapping of waves, the calls of birds on the wind. I felt I was owed this simple pleasure. In other words, I took it for granted. But in the depths of the sea, the sun's light does not penetrate, nor does Volthea's glow. Points up at the moon. Warmth is absent. Pressure is beyond imagining, constricting, crushing, all in the icy darkness. I could feel the little mindless horrors that dwell there flitting about my form. From every direction, sounds from miles away would echo through that darkness. Unable to see, unable to move, I could only listen. It took me centuries to even think again, to perceive what remained of myself. I dreamt of the sun, often, and I'm coming back.
Nink stops and she thinks she has a question. Because for one, she just is trying to connect dots, and she had a weird thought. So the mermaid being caught.
I'm aware of that.
Was that anything of your doing? Was she on a mission for you?
The liquid Umaira kind of shrinks back and has a grimace on its face.
Is that why that town is being...
She is Fae, a pawn of my enemy. She got herself caught because the people here are growing stronger and smarter. I've been looking out for them.
Looking out for the people here?
Yes, the mortals. They're like my children. Soon, people in Ramos will be my children too.
And so, when you do come back, all the curses, will they worsen or?
When I'm strong enough, I'll be stronger than the Fae Queen. She won't be able to hurt anyone ever again. Her gaze kind of narrows in on Delsinora for a moment.
Nynx sees...
The one that got away.
Nynx kind of senses that. So Nynx slowly starts leaving the water and stands between her and Delsinora.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out how I want to word this.
Because Nynx seriously wants to start wrecking somebody's shit right now.
Wrecking whose shit? This liquid Umaira? Or the Fae?
Fuck. I'm trying to figure out, because y'all said y'all wanted water. And we haven't gotten water yet.
She's just, she's all you have to do is pay fealty to her.
But...
Be one of her people.
Which means we become what we've been fighting.
This entire time.
Yep.
Do y'all still want water?
We do want to live.
I think we really should have gone with my plan earlier on and just try to get out of the range of all of this.
Or gone back to Ramos to try to get your curse removed there.
I mean, now I think we need to go back to Ramos to warn the people of the church.
Yes.
Yeah, that's like 5 days away.
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct?
Pretty close. It's outside the range of us being able to get there alive.
Yeah.
This would be the 5th night, I guess.
We're 2 days away from dying.
Or you could try to drink the blood.
I did try to drink it.
You spit it out?
Mm-hmm.
It didn't kill you.
Yeah, but it didn't hydrate me either.
It wasn't in you long enough to tell. You don't know that.
Shrimpsom's gonna try to attempt to take a few steps back, because this is not Umaira.
Okay. Then I'm going to, take her conversation, her,
No, you've already
her attention.
You've already paid fealty to.
Yeah.
You're good.
I know. I'm already fucked. I'm just gonna say thank you for once again convening with us. Unfortunately, my friends will most likely have to contemplate it more than I had to.
She leans forward again and puts both hands on the rocks like she wants to pull herself out of the water. But aren't you suffering?
I've been suffering every day since I met these guys.
Don't you want my forgiveness for what you've done? What you've taken from me? She looks specifically at Shrimp Stomp.
I didn't take anything from you. I saved a life.
She smiles and turns her head to the side as if to say,
Niche just had a terrible thought. Niche had the thought running through her head that she's going to pull out the piece that she has, light a fire.
the piece that's already ruined is the thing. And Thornton, you know what? I'm surprised Thornton hasn't spoken up this whole time. He normally... Oh, he's ready to.
I'll let Leothia go first.
Oh, no. I was excited for what you were about to say.
Okay.
I was about to say thank you for your time and just cut off all contact.
I'm going
You
to
can't
step
just
forward.
excuse yourself.
I can.
God's
I can and I will.
They are bound to the shore.
She's stuck to the, she's
She's
stuck to
stuck.
the water.
We just gotta
You
take
don't know
like
how they
20...
work. You don't know. The shore extends up into the town even.
Leave town.
And who
So-
says she can't?
It's like,
just
everybody
leave
hop on the
shore?
horse and go.
Keep going.
Thornton's going to step forward. I'm going to step forward. So, you're the one that's responsible for that, eh? I'm going to, pull out that axe, unwrap it. In Satoan's name, I reject you.
Oh, shit.
She kind of raises her hands and hisses.
And I'm going to, take the axe and just, with all my strength, throw it into the bay, or into the water, and take your trash with you.
What?
She looks kind of
If it's the
hurt.
last thing I do, I will find a way to destroy you, once and for all.
She narrows her eyes into just little slits.
Hey, I'm just stand there defiantly.
Niche almost wants to get a legal for Thornton. But she holds her composure and narrows her gaze defiantly that she's not going to get Dulcinora.
I see. That was my last peaceful offer. The waters just collapses down, and the Umaira disappears into the water.
Thank you for your time. I'm just gonna pick up Shrimp Stomp and we're gonna walk away.
Shrimp Stomp doesn't even fight. He's just dejected.
You see why I didn't want to do this?
You did. It'll be fine.
I'm sorry.
It'll be fine for y'all. I can
That made
deal.
me feel very uncomfortable, and I actually got really excited whenever you
Ninx
spoke up.
Ninx actually feels really confident because she got the answers that she felt she needed.
Did she? Okay.
I just don't feel like it was the same. The one that you spoke to, Galliot.
Felt the same. It was just as manipulative.
I don't know.
Like they're twins.
And the only
They're
issue
siblings.
is it focused more on Shrimp Stomp than I expected. Damn it, Shrimp Stomp.
No, he was the one that asked. He started it.
I mean, technically, at Shrimp Stomp, who also broke her collar.
That's
Yeah.
really what
Yep.
it's more about.
I'm gonna be reassuring Shrimp Stomp he did nothing wrong by breaking the collar.
Because she's the one who made it.
Mm.
It's hers. Those people are for her.
He's a he, actually.
Yeah.
Well,
which you would.
all I know is it took
Yeah.
a female form, so I'm just...
That was just.
Respecting its appearance, pronouns.
That was
So,
just
so you don't
You
think
did
that
say the gods were
axe-
beyond
you don't think that
gender.
the axe could hurt
some of them, yeah. Who
that thing?
You know, it's made of the same substance.
Okay,
So
so
what
then
it seems to be is that,
He completely dejected her by returning the offering, the weapon, and saying what he said to her just a minute ago.
basically you had no idea why these men in black that were weird with purple eyes were slapping some collar on Delsinora, which y'all broke and rescued her. And y'all all this time have been trying to identify what this collar is to try to undo its effect on you, the marks. And you never knew why or what it was, and you just met the creature that
He met the
owned
creature of
those
the Black
things
Lagoon.
and sent people to do that.
I figured it out. We have to go and hold hands around that bitch's neck.
Power of magic. Power of friendship.
We sing Kumbaya.
No, because we all have like symbols kind
Yeah.
of related to.
We are all part of the collar.
Yeah, we
What if we just all
are a
touch
collar,
our,
guys.
symbols
Let's trap
together?
that beach. Let's trap that beach.
We could try.
We could try to probably
The
fucking flick us to
I
death.
mean, I don't think it's going to come back.
Yeah.
No.
If
I'm
it
gonna
shows up again, you'll be sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, cheetah.
Get pause
You
real
made
quick.
it,
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
You'll be sorry. Vendel is specifically male, and you'll see why later.
Good.
All right, so this avatar or whatever of a god just disappeared into the water and cast that cursed axe into the water.
I'm also going to go ahead and, like, spit.
Good measure.
Drive the point home.
And still thirsty.
I'm gonna quick check my water.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Mm.
At this point, your water's fine and you can drink it.
Mm. Okay.
It's not even gross anymore.
It's not even gross anymore. Yeah, it doesn't know how to feel about that. I'm not gonna drink the water yet.
So you're gonna be thirsty too.
I'm gonna pause on drinking it for now until he figures out how he feels about all of this.
We can't really go back now, right? Like it's not something.
I really can't. No, I was kind of
Isn't
holding
like
out
a,
hope.
like a sacrifice. Like, what if we get to the mermaid? What if you like sacrifice the mermaid and then you go back to how we are?
Go back to normal and die.
I imagine him sacrificing the mermaid would just cement his.
Yeah, my approval.
Oh
for
yeah,
her.
because that's right. Hey, Cheta.
Well, I'm gonna assume until you tell me otherwise. I'll assume you're not drinking.
Okay. Yeah, because
When was your last drink? Or like 15 minutes before this whole ordeal?
Probably, yeah.
He said when no one was looking, he took a drink. So
Yeah.
Also, I'd like to point out that, like I do the little Snapchat stuff or whatever, and every time that we're talking about not having water, somebody
it just makes us thirsty.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well,
Dulcinora, her eyes are kind of open wide. It's the closest to surprise you've seen her look, since her expressions are not very
lively.
lively. Moon's shadow, all the fur on the back of his neck stood up. His tail's puffed up a little bit. His ears are
Just
folded
gonna go
back
give
real
him
tight.
a hug.
Like a fluffy cat.
Lumi is my best example for that, and when she does that, it doesn't look good. She looks so angry.
All right, what are you guys gonna do?
Let's go grab a bottle. Handle a jack. Back to the hotel room.
drink your blood and alcohol.
See, I don't think that would be great because that would just dehydrate you quicker.
I know.
Shrimstomp's gonna slowly wander over to Dulcinora and be like,
Well, I guess that's who I saved you from.
She kind of slowly looks down at you with her some sort of surprised expression. But why? Why would that god do this to me?
I think she was trying to
To make you fight the Fae?
yeah, to like to gather an army to
Mhm.
give him back the spot that he thinks he deserves.
An army I'm currently a part of.
Then, that's what happened to my master and the other wizards they kidnapped.
Yes.
Do we need to go and rescue the? Nope, we don't have enough time.
We don't know where they are.
We do need to find a wizard.
I'm telling
though.
you guys, we just need to hold hands, and we might need to, all of us, if we just get in a fucking circle, we all hold hands. I think we get some.
We have
fucking
not
answers.
once tried holding hands before. At this point, it might as well do something.
Y'all experienced something kind of like that in the graveyard. When you first came into contact with Del Sonora, who was buried, this weird chain kind of appeared between you briefly. But that's not persisted since.
Yeah, I'm
You've all
just
been in
saying,
close
you know,
contact.
Thornton,
Yeah, but we
Stomp,
haven't-
and Nynx
We haven't like tried to hold hands
in a circle.
to perform
Just-
some sort of
Mhm.
ritual.
You want to do that?
If we do that, I say we don't do it close to the water.
Maybe. Well, what is
Okay,
your? Where the
maybe
hell are
after-
you going to go to?
That's
get
far
rid of
away
this
enough.
curse? Ramos is like 5 days away after you sleep. And then,
I think, unfortunately, that we need to find a solution for the next 2 days before we
You go-
venture out to our next.
We need to go into town and see if we can't find a wizard.
Find that man. Got that room for us.
I don't know if he's able to help your curse. Or
I
not.
don't think
At
that
least one
that's
of them.
Yeah, I don't think that's
He can only satisfy one aspect of your thirst.
Um,
I'm willing to give it a shot.
should we head inland, away from the water?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Oh, yeah.
Especially from where we are right now.
Yeah, we do need to. I say yes.
You could. You're not familiar enough with the area to know like how close the next town is.
Hmm.
You see, there's a river running. Well, technically, running to the ocean through Ronwin. So there's a river going north.
What would happen? The river,
River
not
is
the
freshwater.
ocean?
The harbor is, I guess, the mouth of a natural harbor, mouth of this river.
What would happen
flowing
if one of
south.
us got into the river water? We just all turn to blood, or what?
You mean like went further north, so it would be freshwater?
No, I
Yes.
think she's just like saying jump into the river and start gulping.
Yeah,
it's
genuinely.
just, just because,
You could
like, if
try.
I can't drink it, I just
It might just turn to that blood in your throat.
but just having that refreshing,
Even
hydrating
just having-
feeling all
yeah.
around you. It
Water.
might seep into my ears, some might get in my nose.
That's
You
a
never
good
know. when-
point. That's a good point.
That, and, like, even if, like, we probably wouldn't have time to, like, filtrate it. It would have to be quick. But, like, waterborne illnesses take up to 2 weeks to take effect. We'd be fine. We'd be gone by then.
You'd be dead by
We'd be dead by then.
We'll be fine. We'll be dead by then.
You want to explore the town first and see.
So we can
I-
we
I
can
think-
head inland in the morning.
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
let's get some rest and everybody really think about the decisions that they thought that they were going to make today, and then the decisions that they made after this was all said and done.
Because more than likely, after all of that, Nynx is going to commune again.
Okay. Are y'all on board with that?
Mhm.
Yeliot
Yeah.
and Thornton on board for heading north along the river?
Yeah.
Nynx is going to do her ritualistic communion with Earth Mother under the moon. Well, under the moon, she's going to open the window and let it shine in.
Okay, so maybe it's like Bianca mentioned, sleeping in the inn for the night. And then
Yeah.
Yeah.
head out. Okay.
Although, Lilothia's not going to be getting a lot of sleep.
Well, I'm going to give everyone a 50 experience for all the role playing you've been doing, and Another 50 for rejecting a god face to face.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Galliot gets that as well because
Can I get a pencil?
he did it and solved his problem.
Hmm.
So 100 XP for everyone.
Oh, I get the pipe.
Yep. You get the pipe to write with.
Adam, do you have like all of our numbers written somewhere for us? I'm just not sure I've kept up
I do not.
correctly. Well then, so be
I
it,
think-
Bianca. I think it's right though. I know that because I'm so quiet and you don't know
Oh, that leveled Belsinora up.
We have to get to
900.
900.
Okay.
We've
She's
got
now level 2.
I want to say you're short 20 points.
Yeah, I do know that, your mom, like whenever people make comments like that, they do get some experience points.
Yep.
You're probably going to have the same amount that Nynx does.
Yeah,
I have 655.
man, bro, that again.
I have 661.
I'm gonna do.
How do I have more than y'all?
Oh, you've done more.
'cause
You've done more.
Okay.
You've done some amazing things, Shrimpstomp.
Yeah, you've gotten good boy
you said
XP.
65?
Yes.
Yeah.
You've got 641.
I'm on 700, like 716.
Yeah, because you got extra.
Shrimp Stump gets a lot of good boy points.
Okay.
I don't know. I haven't kept up with it other than what I
You moved your mic out of range. Whoopsie.
Welcome back.
Okay.
Sorry.
Anyway, I
is
can't
alive again.
explain that because I've only kept up with
That's fine.
what Dulcinora has gotten.
Alright.
We're gonna wrap it up, everyone. This was a strange encounter, and in the morning we're gonna head north and hope for the best.
You can follow us on Twitter/X at GoblinHouseST.
You can also follow us on Snapchat and TikTok at Goblin House Studios.
You can follow us on Facebook at Goblin House Studios. You can follow us also on Twitch on Goblin House Studios. And all of our links are in our link tree on Twitch. And we also have a Discord. So please feel free to click the link on and join our Discord.
Also, if y'all could go and give all of the best ratings to us, that'll get us where we want to be and help y'all to listen easier.
And download as well, please.
And yes, hit that download button.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye.
We heart your faces.